These past few days, all I've been really doing is reading, playing basketball, writing, running errands, and a little bit of video games. It feels like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. It feels like I'm not making any progress. It feels like days are all the same. I try to not engage in my impulses. There's days that I succeed, there's days that I don't. But what is that to say of me? That I'm human. That's what it is. Everybody wants to strive to be perfect. Everybody wants to be the highest they could ever be. And that's a great thing to aim for. I think that in a sense is what life is all about. But we not perfect. At least I'm not perfect. I fail sometimes. I don't overcome sometimes. The challenges defeat me sometimes. What is that to say of me? Is it really defeat if I let myself down? It's only defeat if I let myself down. I keep getting back up. I keep trying and trying and trying and trying. There's a quote that says to try is to succeed. And I believe in that quote so much because without me having the ability to try and belief in myself, I'll be going down a huge slope and it wouldn't look nice at all. Having faith, also failing sometimes. It feels like I'm never moving. I'm staying in the same spot. But then if I look back 3 months ago, 4 months ago, I could honestly say that I've improved a lot. My mentality is different. I've been writing a lot more. I've read a lot more. I've dismissed a lot of unnecessary things that were more of a distraction in my life. It's little things like that that we gotta pat ourselves on the back for. You know, people always suffer from, let's say, imposter syndrome, where sometimes they don't believe they should be where they're at because they feel like they didn't do enough. We have to be able to look back sometimes and see the progress that we've made to be in the position that we're in today and appreciate that. There were days that we didn't do nothing. There were days that we did a lot. There were days that we were really happy. There were days that we were not. We have to appreciate the journey because without that, the present moment wouldn't feel as satisfying. We wouldn't have gratitude. We wouldn't be grateful for what we have today. So I come to realize that even though sometimes I feel like I'm not doing anything or I'm not going anywhere, I tend to look back in my life and see how much I've overcome and seeing the position that I'm in now compared to what I was 2 years ago, a year ago. And it feels good. Don't ever put yourself down because you are in a situation where you think you haven't done anything, but you've done enough. And honestly, sometimes you've done more than enough. Don't let other people tell you that you are overthinking things. Don't let other people tell you that you can't do what you want to do. Don't let people limit what it is in your desires that you want to achieve in life. And with that said, it's like, aim for the stars. Even if you feel like you haven't done anything, I think that's a way to work a lot more towards your goals. Have fun at the same time. Don't be oblivious to your progress. Be who you are, love yourself, and enjoy the journey. Because once we get to where we want to be, it's not to sit down and be peaceful with what we have. It's to continue to find the next objective to strive for. And may we congratulate ourselves when we accomplish certain things. We also have to realize that life doesn't end after we succeeded. Being from my experiences, I'm kind of scared of success. Not kind of, I really am. Well, I say kind of because I've improved. As a child, it was mainly because I didn't know what success really felt like. When I felt that I've achieved something, I used to feel livid. I was happy, I was ecstatic, but I let it get to me. And that's where the downfall began because I settled. I thought that this was it. I thought that this was like what life was all about. And to a degree it is, but we can't lose the fact that we gotta keep going. We can't stay stagnant. We always have to strive for what's better every day. Be grateful for what you have, of course. I wouldn't say don't be satisfied. Like, you could be satisfied, but also try to strive for something greater. There's a new mountain to climb every single time. We as people, I think our goal is to really propel ourselves to keep going, keep moving forward, no matter what the circumstances are. My bad. And to a degree, I think the destination of when we stop is when we die. Death is the end of the mission. You see it in video games, except in video games, you can always retry. But death is the end of our existence in this world. So the means to that end is to always keep going no matter what. I think a devastating death is a death that occurred without the person attaining or striving for what he was destined for. So find it in you to isolate yourself, do whatever you can to try to find what it is that you have to do in this world in order for you to be who you want to be. Strive, practice, preach, and learn that the meaning of life is to really keep going. Don't ever stop. Don't settle. Be grateful, be satisfied, but aim for something greater. That's all I have to say. Y'all be easy. Have a nice one and stay blessed. Peace.